Hey, I'm Carly and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to introduce myself because you guys don't really know much about me, but I am 22 and I'm married to my high school sweetheart. And yes, I'm sick and I don't know why I'm filming while I'm sick. We have a 1-year-old named Miles. I'll put my little family here, but I stay home with Miles and I love it, but it's hard. But parenting is just hard. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and how I've seen just God move in my life and a little bit about my testimony. My testimony is not anything crazy. I was born and raised in a Christian household, and so for as long as I can remember, I just feel like I've had a relationship with Jesus and I've just known him. But I would not have the relationship that I have with Jesus if it was not for my mom. She literally, I just would not. She's helped me so much. There are 3 really big things that I've walked through in my life that have made me more dependent on God. I know that there's more than 3, but there's 3 ones that stick out more than others. And one of them was quitting a sport that my identity was in. That sport was everything to me, and quitting it literally ripped my heart out, or it broke my heart. Number 2 was getting skin cancer and getting that removed. That's what we're going to chat about today. Number 3 was pregnancy and postpartum that I am still walking through. So today we're talking about me getting diagnosed with melanoma, skin cancer, at 19, and it rocked my world. I went to the dermatologist because I had a mole on my back and then a mole on my head that this one I think we needed to get checked out, but then this one I just wanted it off of me. And they always send it in for testing, but she was like, it doesn't look like anything, I think you're okay. And I was like, okay. So a couple weeks later, I get a call, and it was the dermatologist, and she was like, I just want to let you know that it is melanoma, but they're sending it in for further testing. And I was like, okay. And I was sobbing on the phone, and I remember sitting on my couch and just spiraling because I was like, what in the world? I was not expecting it at all. You know, if you've ever gotten a phone call like that, it just your life flashes before your eyes, and it just genuinely does. So I call my mom, of course, and tell her everything. My mom's like, okay, it's gonna be okay. Fast forward a couple weeks, it is melanoma, and they refer me to a surgeon. And so we get into a pre-op appointment and everything, and during the pre-op appointment, he was like, oh, and it's the one on my head, not the one on my back. During my pre-op appointment, he was like, we're going to have to cut here and then back, and then we're gonna have to cut in front of your ear to make sure that it didn't drip into your lymph nodes. And I was spiraling because I thought that it was just gonna be a little thing. I didn't think that it was I was going to have a scar from here to the bottom. You guys can kind of see it. If you can see it more when you know about it, but if you don't know about it, I don't think you can see it. But now that you know about it, you'll see it. So just remember what God did. Yeah, I started spiraling, and my mom was with me because Ethan and I were doing long distance at the time. We weren't married yet. Yeah, we weren't engaged yet either. And so I was spiraling and crying, and he the surgeon handed me gauze and was trying to make me feel better. So we scheduled the appointment, had the dermatologist appointment in September, and my surgery was in November. So throughout that time, it was such a hard season for me because I was so confused, but I had so much hope that Jesus was gonna heal me. Up until my surgery day, I just knew that they were gonna be oh, it's not cancer anymore. That was not the case, but I just knew he was gonna heal me. And I fast forward to the night before my surgery, I remember getting on my knees and sobbing and being why did you not heal me? I asked you, and I believed with everything in me that you were gonna heal me, and you didn't heal me. I didn't know at the time, but I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. Surgery was supposed to be at 7. I don't have the surgery until 2, so I think it was around 2. So throughout that whole time, I didn't have any food, I didn't have any water, I could not I was just sitting. I was so miserable, but I had so much peace. When you're in situations like that, you don't really have any other choice but to just tough through it. So I was just so as they started wheeling me to actually get the surgery done, or actually they had to take me to this one room to get this scan on my head. They put radioactive stuff in my head. I really don't know. This was so long ago. This was a couple years ago, so I don't really remember exactly. But I'll put a picture of me laying there. I had to lay there for an hour. I think it was it was rough because it was like a scan of like my head to see like where the cancer was at. It finally took me back to surgery, and like a lot of the nurses prayed with me. I remember just feeling like Jesus behind me, like it genuinely felt like he was pushing like my hospital bed everywhere. But then I have the surgery and everything goes really good. It's actually funny because Ethan asked for my dad's blessing while I was in like surgery. The recovery was like fine, but it just like my head hurt and I looked like Frankenstein. I remember crying because I like remembered like being like, how does Ethan think that I'm pretty right now? Like I looked like my head was swollen. I'll have to show you guys a picture if it's not too scary, but I don't know, it was just like very hard because I looked so different, but I thought that my face was going to change like more. So I was really thankful that I mostly looked the same. A couple weeks after the surgery, I have like my checkup appointment, and I think I got my stitches out, and these stitches felt so good. It felt like immediate relief, but then this one hurt so bad because it was just one long stitch, so they just like, yeah. But at the checkup appointment, they were like, there's no cancer, we got all of it. Like I wasn't shocked, kind of. I like just like knew that I was going like to be healed. God did heal me, but it was not in the way that I like pictured it, and I feel like he answers our prayers so many times in ways that we do not imagine it or think that it's gonna happen. And so at the time we think that it's not going to happen, but then like it comes later and we're like, oh, it just didn't look like we thought it would. So that's like a little bit of my story and how I've seen God move just a little bit. If you guys want to know more, I'd love to chat because I'm just a chatting girl. I just love chatting to my phone, and I love talking about God. So goodbye. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I had fun, and let me know how you've seen God move in your life because we need to talk about it more.